my god, I am so excited to be making my first YouTube video. I will be teaching you how to do this beautiful multiple cut crease eyeshadow. This is my first attempt of doing this many cut creases, so we're gonna be learning together. I will tell you all the products you need, all the good stuff. Remember, when you're doing anything like this, just take your time. Definitely practice if you're not used to it. I wasn't used to it, and it took me a very long time to even know how to do eyebrows, trust me. Alright, now that my eyebrows are nicely cleaned up, I'm going to take a brush just like this. It is almost like a flat shader brush, and I'm going to blend out this eyeshadow base, or if you use concealer, you can use a brush like this, it blends out as well. Now for the spots that are still dark, kind of like right over here, I'm just going to take a little bit more eyeshadow base and go over it. Now before we begin, I do want to say everyone has different eye shapes. There's so many different eye shapes and eye types. My videos specifically do cater to hooded eyes. As you can see, I have extremely hooded eyes. So what may work for me may not exactly work for you, but this video will give you a generalized idea on how to do the eyeshadow look. For most of this video, I'll be using the Blends palette by Alora Cosmetics. I'm going to start off by packing on this dark green, and once I have that all packed on, I will be blending it out with the light green right next to it. I like having these dry brush cleaners. If you're using multiple eyeshadows, it really helps using the same brush for multiple different colors, and it is extremely cheap on Amazon. Now as I'm putting on this lighter green, I am slowly blending these two colors together, but I will have to go back in with the darker green in order to give a more seamless blend. And on a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend out that green a little bit upwards. Really take your time when you're blending everything out. Don't be afraid to go back and forth in between colors. And now what I'm doing here is taking a flat brush and my PLouise base to make this crease a lot smoother. Now we're going to take this dark blue eyeshadow called Chance and pack it on where I want the shape, then blend it out with that light blue on the top called Bubble Bath. You don't have to have the same exact palette or eyeshadows, but it does help. You could use a color to something similar. And again, when we're blending, make sure to go back and forth in between colors until you get that seamless blend. And with every color that we are doing a cut crease. So yet again, going in with the PLouise base on a flat brush and just making that edge very smooth. I'm going to start packing on that dark purple shade called Bewitched and then blend it out with the light shade called Giggle. Now I am using the same brushes for all of these colors, but like I said before, that is why I like to have a dry brush cleaner, because I could just swirl it around a few times, the pigment won't be out, and it'll be ready for my next color. Now I am taking that bright pink shade called Chase and then blending that out with the shade called Sunset. Same concept as the other colors. Now doing creative eyeshadow looks is extremely difficult. Having hooded eyes, And that's because we don't really have much space to work with. So what I'm trying to do here is stay above my natural crease. I have to change this look up just a little bit than what you saw in the beginning because of that. If I were to do any cut creases in my actual crease, right, but like basically where my eyelid is, you would not be able to see those colors because I don't have a lot of eyelid space. I'm just taking a little bit more of that PLouise base on that blending brush and putting some more all over my lid. Going back to that dark blue shade called Chance, and then we're going to blend it out with that shade called Bubble Bath. Again, you don't have to use the same exact palette that I have. As long as their color's similar, it doesn't really matter. Doing the same thing with those purple shades. The camera angle on this clip is going to get a little bit wonky. You have to excuse that because I'm still trying to learn how to film YouTube videos. But I'm just taking 2 shades from my Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette. It is the Love Tahiti palette. You could essentially use any orange and yellow shade. I just personally like these ones a little bit better than the Blends Bunny Cosmetics palette. And then I'm going to take those same 2 colors, wing it out, and then basically just creating a wing shape. You don't really have to cut this crease because I'm going to be cleaning it up with some micellar water and a Q-tip. I just kind of changed what I was going to do last minute. This is where I take the micellar water on a Q-tip and then I clean it up with the dry side just to give me a clean base. I am taking the Desert Doll glitter gel. It's basically a glitter glue, but it peels right off after it dries and it doesn't peel or flake throughout the day. I absolutely love this stuff. Again, please excuse the camera angle. Still trying to figure this out. A good alternative to this, if you don't have this, is the NYX glitter glue. You just put it on, same concept, put on the glitter while it's wet and make sure you're really packing on the glitter. The glitter that I'm using here is a loose glitter from Alora Cosmetics. Now, with any type of glitter application, you're going to have fallout, so just take a piece of Scotch tape and just pick up the loose glitter. And here is the final look. I absolutely love how this turned out. Let me know in the comments what type of looks you guys want to see next. This is so fun.